Okay, lawn fans, you ready? So, my give a damn is officially busted. I am ready for this next week. This is mid-August. This next week will be my last week of reel cutting. Then after that, I'll move to rotary cutting. Why? Just because college football season's coming up. I got a ton of stuff going on, and I'm just ready to make that transition into rotary cutting. I do that every year about this time. I made a mistake here this past Saturday, a week ago, and I wanted to hurry up and get a round of PGR, iron, micronutrients, and a fungicide and insecticide done. Put it all in the tank, and of course it got thick, and of course it clogged up my fan sprayer, red tip for my backpack sprayer. I would tap it on the stones that are my landscaping to try to open it back up, but it wasn't always working. And what it did is, I don't know if you can see it in this video, it's almost cut out now, but it put these brown lines in the lawn. Basically, it looked like this spraying. Instead of being a complete fan, it just went 2 lines. So it was a stupid mistake on my part, but that was an error that I made. Now on my buddy's lawn over there, I had already unclogged it and thinned out the solution some, and I sprayed his, and it turned out golden. It was beautiful. It is beautiful. But anyways, mistake made on my part. Now, this will probably be the last Bermuda full-length video that I do for the season. And so I'm just gonna let you guys know about some tips from the season that I made, that I did things wrong and things I did good. Now this season was tough because my youngest daughter had so many things going on. College visits, then going to orientations, then moving her in. I didn't get to spend as much time on the lawn as I normally do. And that was a good thing, because this was one of the better seasons I've had, and I did less. Sometimes less is better. The key to a good lawn, like I tell everybody, is you gotta cut often with a sharp blade. You gotta water and feed it. Anything else is just maintenance on the lawn, such as fungicides and insecticides. Now, so make sure that if you wanna have a nice lawn and you don't like cutting, let me back up here. If you like to have a nice lawn, you're gonna have to cut often. But if you don't like cutting, you can use something called PGR, plant growth regulator. And that's what I did on my lawn. I waited a little bit later this season just because I was so busy to put it down. But say that you are having to cut 3 times a week, it can knock it back down to 2, maybe even 1 in some cases. Something to understand too is that if you've got a neighbor that has a great looking lawn and you can't get yours looking like your neighbor's, understand there are 2 different types of soils. Meaning that if you look at my neighbor's lawn, he gets a lot more shade later in the afternoon than I do. My lawn's in full sun almost all day long. His lawn gets to cool off, my lawn bakes. He may have a different composition in his soil than I do over here. So don't try to compare your lawn to your neighbor's unless you start digging down and going down a rabbit hole of all this different type of stuff. My basic plan is that I come in beginning of the spring and I put down a 10-10-10 from a big box store. Then as spring has got everything greened up and looking good, I use a 2704. And then this year, because I didn't have a whole lot of time, again, I don't advertise on my channel. For those of you that know me, I don't advertise. I never will advertise. I don't try to make money off this account. But I went to a big box store and I bought Milorganite and I put it down on the lawn, and I got a good green up from it. Now that's expensive per 1,000 square feet of nitrogen to put out, but it gave me a good result. So if you don't care about money, you can throw out Milorganite. It's an organic fertilizer. It's hard to screw it up, hard to burn your lawn from fertilizer. But beyond that, I would just look at my lawn for different types of issues, like if I thought a fungus was coming in, because we had high humidity, well, we still do have high humidity and rain all through June. And so I put preventative measures of a fungicide out. Rotate those fungicides. You need to go on the internet and look for a fungicide table to make sure that you're not putting out the same type of fungicide back to back to back, because your lawn will get used to that, build up a tolerance to it, and it won't work anymore. Insecticides, right now, the middle of August, we're gonna start getting army worms in this area. So I put out a preventative measure of a granular insecticide, and then I sprayed, a couple weeks later, I sprayed a liquid form of an insecticide. Syringing in the hottest parts of the day All that is you come out. If you don't have a irrigation system, you can take your hose and you can spray it. Spray the tips of your grass to cool it down, or you can run your irrigation system for 2 to 3 minutes just to cool the tips of your grass off. All right, stuff I did wrong. My neighbor over here is using his blower, so if you can't hear me, I apologize. But I came in right here and I came over in the front yard and I verticut way too early in the season, and I kept doing that, thinking that I was cultivating an environment for that grass to be thicker and stand on its own versus runners, and that didn't work out. And then I was cutting it way too short, and it just, any progression the grass got when I was coming in and verticutting it, it was killing all that back, chopping it up. So next season, if I'm still in this house, I will wait until June to start doing verticutting and maybe do it once a month. Same thing with aerating. My guy that does my aeration, he came in early spring and asked me if he could go ahead and knock it out, and I let him, and I should have waited until I had an entirely green lawn before I let him do that. So this next year, I'll do everything at the beginning of June. What else, guys? I don't want to waste your valuable time up on this video, just letting you know what's going on, and this will probably be my last video of the season. I may do a couple shorts, and then I'll fill you guys in on something with the backyard, but that's what she looks like right now, mid-August. And that's it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the channel again this season. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down below. Other than that, unless you see me in a short or send me some pictures, this is it for Bermuda Brine in the season 2025. Bermuda Brine, out.